little squirrel's disappearing food. Deep in the forest, under the oak trees, lived a small, active squirrel. Every day, as winter approached, the little squirrel would go out foraging for food, carrying nuts, acorns, and dried fruit back to his burrow. But one morning, when he looked into the burrow with a growling tummy, his little eyes widened in surprise. "All my food is gone. Who has taken my food?" he said, and he rushed out of his burrow, worried. He had to find the food before it got cold, otherwise he might starve all winter long. The little squirrel first went to his best friend, the wise owl, "And my food has disappeared. I had saved it for the whole winter, and now it's all gone. Do you see what happened?" The owl shook its head. "I didn't see it, but I heard that something strange is happening in the forest. Some trees have no fruit. Some nests have no food. I think you should follow the tracks." The little squirrel thought this was a good idea and went looking. In front of his burrow, he found a few small acorn crumbs. "Maybe I can find a trail here," he said, and started running after the trail with his tiny steps. First, he met a naughty skunk behind a big bush. "Did you take my food?" asked the little squirrel. "I only eat rotten fruit. What good are acorns to me?" said the skunk, laughing and wagging its tail. The little squirrel continued on his way. This time he met a prickly hedgehog sitting on a mushroom stump. "Brother Hedgehog, did you take the food I've been saving for the winter?" he asked. The hedgehog replied with a wicked smile, "I only hide leaves among my thorns. What good are dried fruits to me?" The little squirrel was very surprised. No one seemed to have taken his food, but the tracks were still there. The little squirrel followed the tracks tirelessly. Finally, the trail ended in front of an old cave. The little squirrel stepped fearlessly into the cave. After a few steps, he couldn't believe his eyes. In the corners of the cave were piled up his own nuts, acorns, and dried fruits. But there was other food beside them: mushrooms, blackberries, and honeycomb. Just then a small bear appeared from the depths of the cave and said, "Who are you? What do you want from me?" The little squirrel rushed forward. "This is my food. Did you take them?" The little bear scratched his head and spoke shyly. "Oh, brother squirrel, I think I added your provisions to my own without realizing it. I was putting everything together for winter, but I didn't know it was you. I'm sorry, little squirrel." The little squirrel was impressed by the little bear's honesty. He realized that the food in the cave would be more than enough for both animals. He thought for a while and smiled. "Come on, let's stay together during the winter. We will share food. It will be very cold in winter. We will stay warmer together." The little bear's face lit up with happiness. "That's a great idea. It would be so boring alone. Together we can have fun and never go hungry," said the little bear. The little squirrel and the little bear organized the cave together. When winter came, they chatted and enjoyed their food in their cozy nest while the snowstorms blew outside. The two friends enjoyed spending the long winter together.